Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another good, glorious episode of Another Day Called Life! I'm a little pissed off today, I won't lie. My company, the job I work for, not gonna name any names, obviously. I mean, they're good people anyway, but they fucked up my pay, so I'm a little pissed off today. I made like fucking 20% of what I should have made. A little crazy how they fucked up my pay that horribly, but I digress. Maybe one day AI can take their jobs. We won't have to worry about government red tape bureaucracy just fucking up all of our days. But anyway, let's move on to what I wanted to talk about, which is this video. Now, it's not necessarily anything to do with this guy in particular, this that's rich. I have no beef with him. But I do have beef with people like him, which is the majority of the country. I think the general breakdown is 1/3 Democrat, 1/3 Republican, 1/3 Independent, which is, by the way, it's so incredibly well spaced. Like, it's actually incredible that you have 1/3 of the country divided, like, so evenly this way, which suggests there's some foul play going on with our minds, our brains, because, you know, they're really... on issues like these, it doesn't really make sense for there to be such even splits. It just suggests foul play. Because when I talk to people in real life, I never experience these like crazy even splits. But anyway, let's get to the point here. Anyone who identifies with a political party, they are actively upholding the system that is keeping the boot down on all of our necks. Like, Republican, Democrat, I won't say independent because, you know, they do generally have a better vibe and understanding that it really is the system that needs changing. But the problem with the Democrats and Republicans is that they offer, like, differing changes or differing ideas that could change the system, right? But the way it works is that the way that the Republicans change the system would just basically further entrench the system, and same with the Democrats. They just kind of like, they just fuck around with your minds and pretend like they're doing work, but they're not. Like, they pretend to pass laws and legislation, and maybe they do here and there, but it's just to appease the crowd. At the end of the day, it's just all about money. And, you know, I like to think people who don't care about, or who care about politics like a side, you're a clown and you are quite frankly an enemy of the people. Like, I think that just has to be stated. And yes, that does mean to all those who are listening, the majority of your fellow Americans, they're not your friends. They're actually your enemies. Now, not everyone, but it's an unfortunate majority. Because like I said, if you identify as a Republican, Democrat, I don't care. You literally don't care about children. You just don't. Like, you are actually not only upholding the system, but you are actively putting our children at risk. So long as people continue to ignore me and the movement I'm trying to push forward, and so long as they continue just to support whatever political party they think is going to fucking solve all their problems. Hint, they're not going to solve any of your fucking problems. Because none of them are focusing on the right thing like I'm trying to do, which is focusing on the protection of children. Now let's look at this comment here. Any employer who pays or at or near minimum wage is literally telling you they would pay you less if they could, but doing so is illegal. It's a similar mentality for older men who date 18-year-olds. They would go younger if they could. Those men are also most often Republicans. And the second I saw that, I was like, oh no. Oh no, you don't. You're not about to pretend like you give a shit about the children and then in the same breath chastise another political party when both political parties are actively in the way of attacking the children. I say it's the entire government playing these political football games, grossly abhorrent, prevents us from passing legislation that generally protecting the children, and then fucking this genius Pan Medico with the fucking Luigi picture. I could tell who he likes. He likes that vigilante guy who just shot someone in cold blood. Which, by the way, if you believe in that, you should probably be euthanized. For the greater good, for your own suffering and our own, and we will mourn your loss. But I digress, Mr. Pandemico 404. Hey. Only one party voted to not release the Epstein files. The one Republican who broke ranks to try and bring pedophiles to justice has been primaried off for 50 million APAC crony. Well, I would say it's both sides, but it's clearly not. Even Bill Clinton said to fucking release them. If he's caught, then he's got balls just to spite Trump. And it's quite obvious what's going on. It's a situation of good cop, bad cop. You guys are getting conned. Took the bait. You guys gotta wake up from the movie script. It's a tale as old as time. Even your fucking president, which I don't... Actually, I do respect. One of the few presidents I do respect. George Washington. He warned y'all, don't go into a two-party political system because you can get the system gamed real easy, and, well... Unfortunately, Americans are dumb as shit and pathetic as fuck, because 21 niggas thought this was a fucking comment that made sense. They thought, yeah, this makes sense. Reality has a liberal bias. Actually has a fucking me bias. But I digress. And I said you're complicit in exploitation of children, because it's true. Mentioned this in the video. Then they say this. Funny you mentioned protecting children. Wanna guess which party fought tooth and nail to keep child marriage legal? I'll give you a couple hints. It starts with an R and associated with the color red. And then, here comes the truth nuke. Which party tried to perform transition surgery on children with an ideology that is inherently confusing? Which party opts to kill rather than preserve life that is forming in the womb? Which party is in control of the academic institutions that are causing the children to be dumber? You were once a clump of cells too. You could be treated like that now if you continue to get in the way of protecting the kids! Both parties do not care. Yes, Republicans have done many things to not give a shit about our children, but also so have Democrats. It's so fake. All these talking points are fake. Because if people actually had balls, if people weren't pussies, if the American people weren't a bunch of pussies and they weren't afraid of the truth, which is in our DNA and genetics, they would recognize that, oh, both parties hate the children. Well, then if we start protecting the children, maybe we could actually start unifying the country and creating a movement around a cause that actually makes sense and matters, to which everyone can get behind, and then we can actually start, like, rebuilding our sense of community, our sense of identity, our sense of humanity, by simply going back to our roots and protecting the childhood that we all fucking lost. Apparently this is like some hidden revelatory information. Like, apparently it's the open secret that nobody could fucking figure out but me. And everyone else who listens, I guess. So please follow, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, engage. Just make sure you do everything you can to add to this voice, bro. I'm Goku. Give me your fucking spirit energy. I've got a bomb! And it's a truth nuke that's coming down from the fucking heavens, bro. Like, we gotta get this shit going on. I have quite a thing for this euthanization, by the way, lately. I've really been obsessed with the idea. I think it's fucking valid. I think it's an amazing idea. But yeah. Then this fucking guy. See, when you get guys like this, when you get trolls like this, who just have to, like, look at this. This is some obsession right here. Moody, spooky Siamese. Fucking, this is some straight obsession, my nigga. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking comments just laughing at me. And then he's gonna, watch out, y'all. We got a free thinker over here. Like, bro. Literally a bot. Literally bot behavior. This is bot behavior. And he's calling, and he's like... It's hilarious he's calling me the free thinker. He needs to look in the mirror, bro. Oh, and this is where I got the idea. I'm gonna have to make a video about people who just... See, I would have liked this guy's comment if he just said, tell me you're a dummy Republican. No, tell me you're a dummy Republican. Nah. People, you can't be treating life like football. That's my problem with people who engage with politics. Y'all literally treat it like a game of football. And I don't fuck with that. And I think if you do treat it like a game of football, like you need to be canceled. You need to be called out, and quite frankly, people like this need to be hated. They need to feel shame again. They need to feel guilt again. Like, people in this society, you've heard the saying before, but people forgot what it's like to be punched in the face. Similarly, people forgot what it's like to actually, like, people forgot what it's like to encounter the rage of a parent. We have done everything as a society because of the legal system and whatnot, but it's fine in some sense, you know, but to quell the rage of the parent. But, since nobody's parenting in this world anymore, I had to grow up, do it myself. So, I'm giving a voice to the voiceless. It's time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Like, we can't... This video gives me the ick. Like, I don't understand people who think politics is gonna, like, solve all their issues. Because it's not. It's just literally not. Like, you need people like me, like real-ass people who are just gonna say, hey, let's talk real solutions. Let's just start speaking common sense. Let's start grounding things in our fucking humanity again. Like, how hard can it be, really? Well, astronomically hard, apparently, because I am struggling with this YouTube channel. Apparently, it's in a feat greater than that of Atlas holding up the world. It is a feat far greater than even that. It is a Herculean task to get these dumbass Americans to fucking think. Yeah. So yeah, just another video, you know, just talking about the truth. Which is actually protecting the kids. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's thinking about it. It's kind of crazy. It's literally crazy. Like, if y'all saw this from my perspective, I got the average person I encounter. I talk to them. It feels like I'm talking to someone who's like on about the New World Order and their conspiracy theories. Whenever people are saying, oh, abortion is the central issue, or blacks are the central issue, or white people is the central issue, or whatever group is the central issue. Like, I'm just done with it. I'm done with people's opinions on things. Like, they think this is the thing that we gotta focus on, and all of our problems will start to be fixed like dominoes. Like, no, nigga, shut the fuck up. The only thing that matters is protecting kids. And as soon as we square that away, as soon as we fucking 100% that, we're good. We're Gucci. We can start moving on. We can actually turn the page in this fucking this godforsaken story. It's too old. It's too old. It's a tale as old as time, and it's too fucking old. We need to get rid of time. I'm ready to live in eternity. I'm ready to live forever. Y'all get me yet? Y'all understand yet? Because I feel like I'm understanding. Every day that I get older, I'm rapidly ascending, transcending, and understanding my position, my role, my authority, the part I play in this life. And soon everyone else will be able to find their lines too. We will all fall in line. There is a bottom to the fall, ladies and gentlemen. There is a bottom to the fall. Man, I'm just livid. The demons are out in force. Just keep attacking me and just ignoring the truth. It gets old, but you know, I'm gonna start having fun with it. I'm learning. I'm learning, people. I'm learning how to have fun again. It's kind of hard to laugh in the face of the infinite void of darkness, but someone has to do it. Someone has to laugh at the absurdity. Someone has to point out the hypocrisy. And someone has to remind us of the past, which is in our childhood. Who the kingdom of God is for, by the way. So again, I've got to reiterate the point. I know I'm saying it a lot, but I feel like it's got to be like really hammered in. It's got to be nailed in, like locked in, dialed in. Like, people got to know, like, if people who are looking to politics for a solution, or anyone singling out a specific group of people, or anyone who thinks that this one central issue, other than protecting the kids, which really isn't essential. I mean, it's multifaceted, really. But other than that, anyone who thinks they have this if they focus on this one thing that they think is gonna solve all our problems, don't listen to them. Don't trust them. Fucking shit, man. Like, just listen to me. Listen to Daddy. Follow me. Like, we've got the answers here. Some of them. Y'all will be able to build the rest later. We just need the foundation. We just need to not deny the root. You understand? So that we can begin this shit anew, again, fresh. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. I really do. Mine has started off a little rough, but we'll get through it. Like, follow. Well, it's the same. Oh no, it's not. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Don't be afraid to be yourselves, people. Start speaking the truth. Speak what's on your mind. There's a lot of uncomfortable truths out there that people aren't willing to talk about. And I'm kind of bored of the football conversations that we've been having as a species. It's real boring. Speaking of our species, I guess I'll make one final point here. Just for fun. Because it dawned on me, I was just thinking about it. What exactly do I mean when I say that this is the beginning of our next step in evolution for humanity? And I kind of figured it out. Because altruism is a trait that was evolved in the environment. So what I present to you for our next stage in evolution, it's not just altruism, it is a perfected altruism, which only comes about when you have a society, a civilization, a world, a species, a humanity, actually focusing on the project that is protecting the kids. That is the only way we will evolve. That is the only way we will transcend our carnal, base, primal desires, which lead to our self-destruction, which will probably lead to a real Armageddon if y'all don't wake the fuck up. That sums it up. Peace out, everybody.